Hello. How's it? English. Okay. Today, welcome to Mongoose Max channel. Mongoose Max Hawaii. Like, subscribe. Like is free. Just everyone forgets like. I don't know if I like it. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Okay, this is newspaper Hawaii, so we're gonna go over the newspaper for today. This is Honolulu Star Advertiser. You know, this used to be Honolulu Star Bulletin, and the Advertiser was in the afternoon. And then they combined Star Advertiser. Pretty soon, I don't know what's gonna. Well, there's many news sources. They have some television news sources and this and that. Boop boop boop. It's really okay. Today is October 6th, Wednesday. No, Tuesday. Tuesday. Yeah, I got this appointment tomorrow. Isn't that right? I got an appointment tomorrow. That's right. I got an appointment today and tomorrow. And look at this. Yeah, I'm trying a new setup. Hello, 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 hello. I don't even know how this is going to work. Trying new things, eh? Okay, Big Island opts out of pre-travel. Oh my gosh, I just saw this. I mean, I'm just looking at this right now. That's it. Okay. The Big Island opts out of pre-travel testing program. Hawaii Island Mayor Harry Kim said he's opting out of the state pre-travel testing program starting on October 15th, which means mainland visitors going to the Big Island still will be required to quarantine for 14 days. So, if you go long time. Go long! Which of the asteroids? Although the neighbor islands are desperately dependent upon tourism, even more so than Oahu, Kim was concerned enough about stirs and cases to postpone the restart of tourism. You see, I think I just heard on the, I didn't check out the news, like the Today news. Yes, much better. This is if you do instant coffee, you gotta go all the way. Get the best. The cheap stuff is just terrible. Okay, as I start this little news, they have these clusters, right? Not like the star clusters of galaxies far away in the quadrants of the eastern parsec next to the solar masses. Nah. Clusters over here, just a group of people. It's just like pops out. You know what that is. But the Big Island is dealing with several clusters, and they don't know what to do. And I'm going to have my head in a swivel, as they say in the old pilot fighter plane. Keep your head in a swivel. Watch out for these planes over here. Number of new cases for yesterday, 52. And now the big headline. I should be doing this because last time I didn't do this and it was like a pain in the butt. My little selfie thing. Ready? I'm leaning over here for obvious reasons. But it says, Trump returns to the White House. Do I look surprised? Do I look... Uh-oh. And for you guys over there. Okay. What do we got here now? Alright. Was that just being wantonly silly with no abject reality? Let's look at this. Donald Trump returned to the White House Monday, staging a defiant made-for-television, that's what it is, made-for-television moment. Just like my setup here. Hey, hey, hey there. Forgot like that you can see his lighting. On the same day that his press secretary and two more aides tested positive. That's called cluster. So now in the White House, there's like a cluster within the cluster. Fa, 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 fa. Singing away the cuss words. 11,000 Hawaii families behind in rent. Yeah, that's going to be, obviously, that's going to happen. Especially for those taking advantage of that. I mean, who wouldn't? But now you got people gearing up. Gotta go back to work. So they gotta go back to collecting your rent. Theaters closing. The president leaves the hospital. I saw that. It was on television. Do not let it dominate your life. Ooh, he's got the, like he's taking the mask off like it's, right now it's like it's an earring. It's something attached to his head. I don't know. I think that's a little pride before the fall, but I also think it's kind of a calculated move. I think it's calculated move in terms of, what do you call that? Political campaign strategy is what's going on there. So I'm not discounting that he did get it or a mild case of it, because it is going around within his circle. The circle. The inner ring of fire. It's going to be hell no matter what, voter dread. In Erie, Pennsylvania, a cool breeze arrived a few weeks ago, coming in after a long summer of protest, illness, and economic devastation. They brought a chilling reminder. November 3rd is almost here. It's like, and pumpkin heads coming this way. Beware of pumpkin head. Okay. Just let it, just stick the knife in. What the heck is this? Days really lurch forward bipartisan dread. Bipartisan sentiment dread. Just stick the knife in. Get it over with. That's what she considers voting. Just go and vote and give Paul McCartney his Pakalolo. Oh, back in the 1980s. This is like the old, the vintage photograph. And for a vintage photograph, just give. He wasn't Sir Paul then, but just give Sir Paul his doobage. Dick Johnson is dead in celebration of life. Oh, okay. Alright, Zoo Panda. It's a boy. It's a boy. It's a boy panda. Oh my god. Oh, we'll get two. Let's see if we've got Supreme Courts in the news. Here come the judge. Here come the judge. Here come the judge. Here come. Whoa, sorry, there goes audio. The Supreme Court justices slam gay marriage ruling. That's what putting people on the Supreme Court for life, a whole lifetime on there, for life, like the sentence. But that's why it's so powerful, because these precedences, which are interpretations of the Constitution, whereas it doesn't exactly say anything of the Founding Fathers. Mr. Jefferson, what should we put down on the Constitution about, you know, those fluffy huffy boys getting like cozy together for life, you know what I mean? You know, like the women folk. They don't have it in the Constitution. They leave it open because it's a lot of times it's about freedom. Because when you specify, it starts eliminating. So here we go. The Supreme Court already poised to make significant turn to the right. Turn to the right. Assist a step to the left. And then hop to the right. Opening its new term Monday, a jolt from two conservative justices who raised new criticism of the court's embrace of same-sex marriage. Commenting on that. So right after Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the cool lady who was doing the women's rights, she really pioneered stuff. And they're hearing arguments by phone because of corona pandemic, bracing for possibility of post-election court challenges. Well, yeah, they're not even sure if they have enough people to secure, but they're all this heavy-duty right conservative positions that presidents took can be overturned, but right, they haven't been overturned, but now is the time if they get a majority of 9 of the justices, and they got one coming up who's heavy right conservative. The one, gay marriage, I don't know. I mean, it's really important for a giant group of people, which is underserved. But if anything, it's like if you can't beat on the black guy, beat on the gay guy, or the weaker person who you think you pound them into the gay category, whatever it is. People, the mean ones, need a scapegoat to beat upon. And the gays have gotten it bad. But the big one is going to be Roe versus Wade. Oh, I am woman, hear me roar. You cannot get an abortion, you must raise the rape baby. So says that's the... oh, look at these guys. Oh my god. I don't know. Does it look better with the mask on or with the mask off? Does that look good? I don't know. That doesn't... That's not use for this camera. Okay, let's just get it up. Get on with it. Get on with it. Rethinking where to live. Try Earth. People rethinking where to live and they want to go to freaking Mars. What the hell? I mean, even if you got to Mars, I mean, I'm all for the space exploration thing. Gotta love it, right? But I am in Tibet now. I've turned into the Tibetan mind. Just in world closed. Theaters open. Oh, you can go see a movie this coming tomorrow. No, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. Just the day after tomorrow. Pros and cons of swimming with a hammerhead. What the hell? I'll tell you the cons of swimming with a hammerhead. They used to have shark attacks in Kaneohe Bay. The thing about Kaneohe Bay is the hammerhead sharks, the big mama hammerheads would come into the bay and lay their eggs. They're they're big on egg laying. Yeah. Almost all sharks lay eggs except for like great whites, a rare exception. So the big hammerhead mama come into the bay. Now Kaneohe Bay is huge and wide, so it's silt, so it gets disturbed. So it's murky, muddy kind. It's not really clear visibility. It's a big hammerhead shark. It's all murky, and then they got swimmers. And if there's a fish in distress, they're going to take a bite. Ooh, fish, great lunch. And if it happens to be your foot in a fin, that's where you get a lot of and there's a lot of bites because of mama hammerheads. There you go. And I didn't even read the article. Hooper, let me see your hands. Those are city hands. Hawaiian girls and big on to be recaptured in short survival. Oh. Okay, here's the cue of the day. Have you benefited from free food or meal giveaway program since the pandemic hit? 92% no, haven't needed to, fortunately. So only about 8% yes for the first time due to the pandemic. 10%, not even that. Stocks jump on stimulus hopes. Because when Trump gets in, he does stuff to improve big business kind of things. So when he's on the virus and then he gets back into office, he's like, I'm going back to work. Then the stocks are going up. Because the hopes, they say stimulus check, right? Because, yeah, if they do some stimulus thing, they're going to go, well, the customers are going to be spending. So we're going to have lots of money to profit from those people. All right, let's get on with it. February, March, April, May, this is like It's like the different months. February, it's no big deal. March, no worse than the flu. What's about Corona? The progress. March through time. April, nothing to worry about. May, just another media hoax. June, very few people die from it. Oh, it's like the MAGA. He's got a MAGA hat on. July, it's like having a cold. August, don't live in fear. September, we should all catch it for the herd immunity. October, Trump caught it. He bought it in on himself. How dare you? This is serious. Ha ha ha. Whatever. I'm surprised he didn't get whacked a little more. And hey, you know what? That coronavirus isn't like a one-shot deal. It's not like, it's a little like herpes. The president got the clap. It's a little like herpes. It comes and they think it's like kind of fades in. It might have a phase. See, once you get it, you got it. You're not totally over it. You don't become immune because you got antibodies and you're all perfect and you're never going to catch it again. They don't think it's like that, not clear cut like that. So, drink your orange juice. Why can't locals avoid inter-island quarantine? Because you go inter-island, right? Because the local governments on the islands, that's right, they think different. It's like big islands, like, don't come over here. They get some outbreaks, clusters. They get some cluster friends. I have the cluster, and now they're like, no tourism to Big Island. Is anyone else astounded by the news that our bumbling Hawaii officials are still considering allowing trans-Pacific travelers to pre-test prior to flying here, and yet those of us who live here can't leave Oahu to fly to other islands without being subject to a 14-day quarantine? Hawaii residents are not provided the same travel benefits as those outside our state. Feel the pain. Let that sink in, and remember, in November, not only this year, but the years to come. Yeah, we'll get those politicians. We'll vote them out of office. They'll see. Vote for some. Oh, I'm wearing this shirt. I'm sorry. This is a political shirt. I went and saw the guy. See, got a free T-shirt. Every T-shirt. Okay, I'll wear it. He's just gonna be. He's actually pretty good. He seems to be a cool guy. But rail will help people get to work and school. If I wake up at 6 a.m., I can get to my school in 5 minutes. But if I wait until 6:30, suddenly the drive takes half an hour. I know that. And I'm only one of the lucky ones who lives close. Honolulu Freeway is a mess by 7 a.m. It's true. With people scrambling to get their kids to school. The parents then have to go to work right after. Imagine if someone would have to be work at 7:30. Hardly any of the students I know use the public transportation. If we were able to expand the rail to areas where the traffic is bad, then the traffic congestion would be far better. Both students and parents. I'm already chipping over my tongue on this. You may hate the rail because of the cost, but look at the benefits of how people could save so much time. Aiden Young of Mapuna Shopping Center. Aiden Young. Okay. They can't even get this $9 billion dinosaur the last 3 miles. It might cost the mayor his career because basically he's trying to backpedal out of it because it's such a mess. They need a giant influx of money. I'm like, billions and billions. You're talking billions and billions of dollars. Billions and billions. Now I'm gonna, anyways. And they are having big problem last 3 miles to get it from like some downtown area like Middle Street to Chinatown, where it's at least kind of close to Ala Moana. So you're saying because you got traffic, because kids school in the morning, they're gonna divert the trail. Good luck with that. Stop rail at Chinatown. Transfers. This is about rail. God, they're railing about the rail. The commentary about Nancy Peacock and Janet Debood Gilmore is correct. And rail line just before Chinatown. Reference. We should stop rail at Chinatown. With the COVID-19 problem, we just cannot afford to build it all the way to Ala Moana Shopping Center. When the rider gets to Ala Moana, he still will have to transfer to reach his destination. Ronald Louis Kamiki. Well, you know, you're just thinking about the problem. Yeah, Chinatown? I don't know. But the thing is, if they get it to Ala Moana, that's all the shopping centers. They're like plugging into commerce. That's what they want. But, billions of dollars. Open school to younger students. Common sense is rail's too expensive. Trump, more Trump. Trump worse than Italy's Barcelona. Let's read this one. Let's get back to the Trumpy bit. Years ago, I used to genuinely pity the Italians because they made the mistake of electing a clownish Silvio Berlusconi as the prime minister. As expected, he quickly proved to be a disaster. Now that we Americans are saddled with the vastly more powerful and dangerous buffoon as our leader, the Italians and the rest of the world are genuinely pitying us. The only one who isn't is Vladimir Putin, who is laughing with glee in the Kremlin. I always think Putin's doing that. And yes, I said Putin. I hope I don't get poisoned. There was a joyous dancing in the streets when the Italians finally got rid of the Berlusconi. Sounds like one of those biscuits. And I hope we will be dancing in the streets of Waikiki while wearing our masks, of course. Thank you for being politically correct. On November 3rd or shortly thereafter, make it happen by voting. Tom Earl of Kaneohe. Yes, you get the letters to the editor award. And hello, puppy love. What are you doing with your pin pointy eel teeth? You vicious little monster. What do you get? You get the happy clap clacker. Thank you. Anyways, hang loose. I gotta get. Have a good Tuesday. Aloha.